have no idea if anyone can see anything, or if anyone's watching. Doesn't look like it. Cool. Echo. I need to test out this audio. Echo. Test out this audio. Test out this audio. Okay. I think I'm just gonna have to trust that or something. Whatever. Mentioning 30 plus people. I don't exactly know who to track if people are actually joining or not, or how exactly this works. But people start watching, I suppose. So, I guess I'll start working on the schematic as I have been putting off for a while at this point. So, okay, let's do it. So the first thing I need to really do is this LED circuit is just really not too secure for my needs, if I'm being completely honest. My audio's quiet. Let me see if I can up that. Honestly, I have no clue how to change my audio. I don't think I've live streamed since the PS4 with the share button on YouTube, or not YouTube, on like a Twitch. They would let you do that. So I'm really just bumbling this right now. I'm gonna Google how to do this. How to adjust my micro audio if it's already at 100%. How to adjust mic audio in OBS if at 100% already. We're doing a great start. Add gain. That makes sense. Properties. Filters. Gain. Okay. I don't know if this is doing anything. Let me know if this is too loud. If this is a little much. I put it at 12 dB gain. I know I'm supposed to be an electrical engineer, supposed to know exactly what that is in terms of scale, but I don't know how that scales with audio. Am I good? Am I not good? I can't tell. I just have Mario Kart music in my ear. Okay. It's better. Great. Okay, cool. It'd be nice if my chat window actually worked. Pop this out. Need to change this here. It's not the same. Okay. Cool. Cool. Nice. Alright. I think everything's working. I hope the music audio is good as well. I'll maybe bump it up a little bit. I usually, I haven't really done this in such a long time, looking up the Mario Kart music. I used to do it during my exams in school, in like the big lecture halls, especially in, what class was it? Circuits 2. Those exams would stress me out so much, and I'd be up quite literally the whole night beforehand, and to wake myself up and actually get through the exam, I would put on my AirPods and go through the Mario Kart playlist, and for some reason it made me work faster. So I'm hoping it's the same philosophy here. Copyright strikes. That's something I thought of too, and I hope that's not the case here. However, the YouTube playlist I'm using is very specifically noted as non-copyright Mario Kart music. No copyright Nintendo music. I have no idea if that actually makes sense or not, but I'm going to choose to trust it because I don't really think it's worth. I don't like lo-fi beats or anything like that. I think this is just fine. And yeah, I know. I think I'm not really worried about copyright strikes and losing my precious 20 subscribers at this point. Not that you aren't precious to me. You're very precious to me. Okay. I think I should start working on this. So this LED circuit, I tried not to want to make any changes to what I already have in the working prototype, the pre. But some of it just irks me, and this LED circuit in particular. If you see here, there's a few GPIO pins that are just pretty needlessly taken up. Your live will be brought down, but whoever was here enjoyed the stream. Exactly. You know, provide quality music while I can. So this LED circuit here, how it essentially works is we have the external LEDs, which aren't on the schematic. They're in the screen panel itself. So I actually have one right here. I could probably show you guys, but the LEDs aren't accounted for. They're just or aren't accounted for in the schematic. They're just in that little tiny spot in the black here, where, you know, they kind of shove LEDs into a little, what do they call it? Light distribution panel. So all it is just powering LED strips, this circuit. And there's two separate strips. A warm white LED and a cool white LED. And it needs a specific voltage and a current across those LED strips in order to operate. There's a few ways to go about it, but this is the way I approached it. Essentially what it does is it takes in an initial power to power this rail here, and then it powers this boost converter, the AP3012. It takes in the input power, uses this along with the inductor, and then sends its output voltage out to the LEDs. You'll see this net goes to both the cool LED here and the warm LED positive node. So it goes to both positive ends. However, the circuit only completes when either of these two low side FETs are toggled, which the software essentially blends the two. It takes one PWM and kind of cuts it to whatever warm-cool ratio is given to it. And then it uses this resistor to determine the current that's coming back to this feedback pin. And then the regulator uses this input to make sure that it's sending out whatever voltage the LED strip needs. And you'll notice I have a few GPIO here. LED power, used to actually gate power to the entire circuit. If I didn't have that, then this 3-volt rail would essentially just be powering the circuit the entire time, which would waste a little bit of power just with it being idle in the background. And then this GPIO, which sends just the initial PWM brightness curve or brightness wave. So from 0 to 100% at around 20 kilohertz, that will power it. And then the circuit only completes based on whether one of these two GPIOs are actually completing the circuit, whether it's warm or cool. And usually, when I'm reading, at least, I will end up using the cool. So, just going to show it off here. So basically, you guys see that? Basically it has two settings, one for the brightness, and of course I'm blinding you guys here at this point, then turn it back down. So that's the brightness that goes into the PWM LED input, and then the cool. See, I'm turning it down all the way to cool. And the thing about this clear translucent case is you can actually see them being turned on individually, which I think is pretty cool. I don't think this is how the X4 Pro does it, but either way. Total noob. Do you have a question with the matte versus glossy? Is yours glossy because of preference or availability? So because, you know, it's a DIY project and we can't, you know, expect people to use like glass bonded panels or whatever. I'm a little bit high up here. I'm just gonna, there we go. We can't expect users to glass bond the panels they receive in the mail. So essentially what you're unfortunately left with is just dealing with the sort of glossiness that comes with what they use to distribute the light across the screen. It's like sort of annoying if you're, you know, you just happen to be angling against the sun and you see the sun come off of it. That's a bit annoying, but otherwise it's not really that much of a big difference for me, at least. There have been some cases where, like, the angle I'm walking at just happens to be the perfect one that hits the sun, which kind of sucks, but I just end up tilting it another way. Being brutally honest about it, but it's not really something we could avoid with this, just because we can't bond the glass. So yeah, this LED circuit, it bothers me. I've been spending forever redesigning it, and kind of not simplifying it, unfortunately, but yeah, that's the way things are sometimes. You could always put a matte film too. Yeah, that's just like another part, though. And unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to be in the business of selling matte screen protectors like a company would, unfortunately. I apologize. So anyways, I'm going to start working things around here. And if I go silent or anything, I apologize. But I don't know. I'm hoping that doing these kind of live streams will help me be productive, and maybe me talking through it will make me more productive. Who knows, though. Most of this is the same. It's really just everything above it that kind of changes. So essentially I changed this LED sense wire here. It's another GPIO that that whenever current comes across the return path here, it essentially just lets the microcontroller know that a current is in fact returning. We need this just in case people have an external light, say they're reading with it, and then they take it off. You're not going to want to keep powering this circuit because it's going to generate, it's going to say like, oh, it's not providing enough voltage. So it's just going to keep boosting up and up and up. So the software responds by shutting the circuit down, again here at this LED power net. So replacing that with sort of a consolidated type of toggle where LED power and LED sense are sort of the same pin and can offer the same functionality. So you don't have to have the software, do the protection. Software protection for a hardware problem is typically a big no-no, and not really something I'm comfortable with. So let's move everything down. And this all the way up. We'll probably rename that eventually, but for now I think we're good. We're gonna need this transistor, just to make a copy of it, but this one does not need to be here anymore. Neither do any of these, I think. Okay. So we got that. 4.7 2N7002. I don't know how loud the music is, but this is a favorite of mine. Um, so this is all the same. So we need an N MOSFET. Swore we already used one. Okay, we can use this. How many do we need? One. I think just one. Okay, cool. At least I think. That the other way. So I know what I'm doing here. So coming off that resistor is sort of where the party starts. So we got that. 3904. So up here. Okay. Just for clarity, I'll put this window up here as well. This is just my SPICE schematic. SPICE is just a program you use to simulate circuits. So I'm going off of this. So we need that another resistor there. 3-volt 3 net. Take that. Resistor. Since all my resistors use the same package type, I'm just comfortable copying and pasting them. Okay. That goes into the source or drain, I think. Just lining everything up here. This part's a little interesting. I gotta get a diode. I don't really know what part number I'll end up using. That's more of a placeholder. Nonetheless, we do need this capacitor. Again, I'm sorry if I'm talking quiet. I don't have a proper mic. This headset is usually the one I use to use with my PS4. I've been using it lately because of the new Black Ops getting re-released. So sorry, I guess, for the gamer look. Like I said, I was never a like a wannabe live streamer type person, so I never like invested in a mic, like a snowball mic or anything like that. So we need the diode there, another resistor. Okay. Okay. This one's 1 nano. This one is... what's that? Oh, the other one. 1 mega ohm. This one is 100K. Okay. We need another one for the pull-up. Coming off of the gate. A normal person on stream. I try my best to be normal. Yeah, one day I will be having we'll have a whiteboard in the background and a whiteboard in the back. No, not a whiteboard. What do they use? Chalkboard. Whatever. I'll do a hot tub stream soon. Don't worry about it. Oh, you guys get little crowns. That's funny. I've never used YouTube chat before. Where is it? 330 ohm. Green screen. Yeah. No, unfortunately, I just have my childhood bedroom in the back of me. Looks like nighttime. Yeah, no. Green screen wouldn't help me. I don't know how to chroma key. That'd be another Google search that I'd have to do, unfortunately. So we need another 3904 here. By the way, if you guys have any questions for what exactly this circuit is doing, don't ask them. don't fucking ask them. I really just want to put this together. I hope it works. I really do. But otherwise, I don't know what I can do for you guys in terms of explanation. The fuck. So we got that. Another one of those GPIO, not GPIOs, PMOS. That's just for consistency. Need another capacitor. Homey vibes over production looks. Glad you will get nothing but homey vibes here. And you will not have a choice. Another feedback resistor. Move this ribbon cable out of the way. That down yonder. This needs to be 10K. Another 10K. And 47K. Oh, this is a banger. This is from Galaxy, right? It's like one of the intro worlds. I think. I know that because that's like one of the only worlds I could get to as a kid. No idea what I'm looking at anyways. Hey! Hey, same here. Okay, I think that's all the parts. Just copy this, I guess. Okay, I think this is good. I just need to find a Schottky diode part. Ew, what's up? Hey! Sorry, you caught me at a very silent point. Just working on making this new LED circuit. Hopefully it's homey vibes, like how did he say? Economy collapse imminent, how he described it. Um, if you have any questions, let me know. Um, Otherwise, this is really an excuse for me to do work. Be very honest. Might as well publish it to the XTE Inc. channel. See if anyone bites. Not that I want more people to look at me. Hopefully not. Either way. I'm doing cool stuff. I appreciate it. I appreciate the reassurance. Oh, I need those 3906s. It's Rainbow Road. I can get down with it. It's coming together, for sure. Damn, I don't use any other Zener diodes in the circuit. That's surprising. Hmm. How many people are watching? I actually can't see that number. Let me see. Let me go to my account. My channel. 4 watching. Pretty healthy. Take what I can get. This one's fucking scary, dude. Ghost Valley? This is creepypasta music. Skip this shit right now. That's more like it. Thank you. Trying to relax, not shit my pants. Okay, things are coming together. Just a little bit. Hell yeah. Fuck yeah. This has to be Double Dash. Isn't Double Dash? That's crazy. Could have sworn. It's funky. Pretty sick. Okay. What else do I have left? Just the output, I think. Hmm. Another thing I need to really figure out is the GPIOs. It's like this doesn't matter putting pins wherever, but it begins to matter when you actually put it on the PCB and do the layout, because if this pin's on one side of the board and this pin's on the other side, then it just gets that much harder to route it. So like I need to look at my layout and like actually optimize it again. Because I think mostly everything here I haven't really touched since the first prototype, unfortunately. So I'm gonna have to fix that. I'm actually mad tired, guys. I think I might just end it here. I'll probably continue a little bit off stream, but I hope that I could probably do this more often, just to have some sort of routine and open up a forum, I guess, if need be. Anyways,